Well, hello. Let's start this off again, and let's get some more water. 47. What are they? I think each beaver needs 2 per day, 2 water per day. We've got 2 days left. We've got nine beavers, so we should be all right. Are we getting wood down there? We're planting lots of trees. Did I miss a spot? It must be up at the next level, is it? Ah, it's got overhang. Fair enough. Oh, this bit's started. Oh, there's the water gone. 71 for the last day. That'll be fine. This means we can't plant any more trees for the moment. These trees have grown up, so let's cut them down. We'll pause that beaver. We can pause them while we're waiting, but actually, it's going to start straight away, isn't it? All right. We want we need to focus on water for now. So, got one builder. Still got one too many jobs. Let's pause our gatherer because we've got 220 berries. We've still got 2 farmers. We do. We've got 2 children. All right. All right, so we are still planting trees. Oh, the bad water affects these, so let's not plant that edge. Alright, so those 3 should be okay to plant though. A little bit of flooding there. We're building up our water. Might build a gear workshop. We've got one beaver within a job, so let's get the extra couple of points. 99, 100. And we will replace this eventually with a motor, but we need to get iron. I don't even know where we're going to go and get iron. Okay, so there's some scrap up there. There's a deep mine there. All right. Right, someone's unhappy. Shelter. All right. So with just 2, is that enough to hold back the water? It is. I wonder whether I pause. No, let's build them. Has this beaver finished planting? No, got a couple more over here. Because we can stop that. While we're not, we haven't got a lumberjack in that area. I don't think we need to have a so we can't grow where there's contaminated soil. See, so actually that block there, I don't think is contaminated. Let's... Alright, we've got another drought in 3 days. How's our water supply? That looks pretty good. It's a pity that we haven't been doing any planks using our power wheel. I think this should be our next priority. It needs 10 planks. Okay, so we need planks. Let's pause. Let's just pause this guy. He's not even planning them anyway. So if we can get 10 planks in 2 days, we'll get this built. I'll actually up its priority. Make sure it gets the next 10 planks. Need some more storage. is going to store our cassavas. Oh, fermented or raw cassavas? Raw cassavas. 5 planks, half a day. I turned off one of these because I'm getting enough water from just one to keep those filled. All right, we'll pause that one. Did we get? We didn't. There's 1 plank free and it needs 2. Ah. Alright. I think we need to. Alright, if we create a temporary road. Eventually. We actually need this for our advancement. So let's up priority of this and this. Got 3 free at the moment. So we don't want those trees to be grown anymore. We've got much higher. We're almost full up on wood anyway. Alright, so let's get some more builders to use up our logs. As soon as these are built, we'll need to reduce. not used this yet. We've got our farming and everything watered by the water that's down here already. I think these stairs, let's make those stairs be next. And we'll have beds tonight. We finish this. So our next building is over here. All right, I want to get bigger water storage. 120 size, we can unlock that. Thanks for the chats, guys. I was letting it run while I went and did some house chores. But I've got it in my ears, so I heard the chat messages. So my plan is to build a way to direct. So there's underneath here, there are water sources, but they are going to produce bad water at some point. And so I'm hoping I can stop it there. Right, so I can't build those ones. That's a shame. Hi, Al Games. How you going? All right. How are we doing over here? Oh, we have big one already. So what I can do is I can tell these ones to empty. Yeah, well, this is middle of the day for me. I've just turned on text to speech for chat in my ears. I'm trying to get used to that. All right, I need to get in and somehow block this one. So I think I'm going to have to build it from inside the river. Imagine building stairs just to demolish a tree. So once I demolish that tree, I'll build some levees to block it off. All right, now I'm all good with berries, but we're not going to have enough. Not going to have enough water. All right, so when do these die? These dies in 1.5 days, but there's 1.2 days left of the drought. So let's get some water flowing. If I pump a little bit of water into there, we can then, we've emptied these. Can build another one here. I've got to remember to select what I want to store in it. All right, so that keeps some of our berries alive as well, but I think these last, 7.4 days. These will last longer. Eventually I'll be able to pump water into here, but maybe I'll get my water pumpers up here out of the way. All right, I want to do this soon, so let's up the priority of these stairs and this demolish. Let's stop that because now the water will start flowing again soon. I might pause this row. Or if I just pause the bottom levee, then none of the ones above it will be built. I think I want the rest to be built first before we block off that water. Alright, so these guys, they're thirsty. I didn't run out of water. Oh, we can't build any more gears because gears are full. Maybe we can put in a gear. Oh, what do gears go in? Actually, I think the gears go in warehouses, don't they? Yes. Let's give the right. I'll let you guys watch for a minute. I'll be back in a sec. Oops. It is a bad tide. So I want to make sure that nothing goes down there. Did I get contaminated beaver? Alright, I need to get some more berries. To keep the breeding pods going. But maybe I pause the breeding pods. What have I got? I've got cassavas. So we could use the windmill power, the water wheel. To cook cassavas, because we've got 63. We've got a small patch of berries. We need to plant some more berries. We don't want to use all the water, so let's keep this quite low. Let's get rid of the footpath. And we could plant some more berries up there. The berries are getting eaten straight away. Yeah, that tiny map is really hard. I think I have completed that. I don't know whether I did it with Iron Teeth or the other one. Oh no. I just died of hunger. Have I not got... There's like food here. Why aren't they... Let's prioritize the kohlrabis then. I don't know why it died of hunger, because I'm producing food. Just not the food that they wanted. The bad tide's pretty harsh. Alright, we've got 7 days to go, 152 water. Let's plant. Everyone's... Yeah, right now for sure. Thanks for that. Is it Shadow? Shadow Fireborn? Yeah, thanks. I definitely... I stopped collecting berries, probably just at the wrong time. I wanted to move to the more efficient food sources. So I've got the cassavas being fermented, making good use of the bad tide for powering this. Let me now that I can put those in, I need to... I've run out of wood. That's why I'm not making progress. 2. Alright. So let's get this one going. Alright, at least I know that this dam is stopping the bad water from coming down. Alright, we'll reduce... Have we got enough planks? We've probably got enough planks. Let's stop those 2. Let's get... Yeah, it's so... it's the challenge at the start. Once you get established, then you're pretty good. All right, 100 water, 4.9 days. With 10 beavers. Or 9 beavers. So we will think we'll make it? No. Nine beavers, 2 a day, 18, so maybe 20 a day. 4 days. It's going to be tight for water. I don't think I'll be able to put any more water out here. I missed that pun, and it's a good one. Sorry. Concentrating. Yeah, I like puns. I happen to be a father, and so comes with the territory. All right, 2 days, 54. Do you reckon? Do I let a little bit more water into the farm? Oh, I've missed out. It's all gonna die. But we've still got fermented cassavas, berries. One and a half days to go. Now that we are cutting down trees for wood. Okay, so are they thirsty? That's their own problem, isn't it? It's going to be very tight. These will survive 7 days. Yeah, they'll be fine. Okay, so a lot of trees didn't die because of the contamination, but I'm going to have this all contamination free soon. Once I build this system. We'll keep that one paused until the rest of this is built. Okay, so there's building going on. Actually, I'm going to move that because it can build diagonally, and I think that might. Does that give me a little bit more water? Maybe. All right. Everything will come back to life now. All right. So who do we not have working? I think it's time to turn back on my pods. We're replanting berries. We haven't got enough jobs. Let's pause those guys again. We can pause that guy. I want to get some water in here to get these berries growing. Those berries will supplement these berries in the I need a way of flushing this water out, don't I? If I replace let's delete that. That'll hopefully suck all of the bad water out. These guys can pump in shallow water, which they'll still get shallow water from. Maybe I put a dam in there. They can reach that dam from the top. Okay, I do want to do this as well, but I'm going to have to start my gear workshop up again. So we can pause the fermenter because we don't have any more cassavas. I'm prioritizing kohlrabies. I need more. Alright, maybe we can pause this pumper for a little while. So we want That'll work. There's still bad water down there. So 3 more days to more berries. 80% of 12. Sounds possible. Ah, another bad tide. Alright, well we need as much water as we can get. We need to keep this stocked. Alright, so what do I stop? I'll stop sciencing. We'll keep that filled with water. We're double pumping. If we could get this built, we need 6 more gears. We've got 5 gears in stock, so once that 6 gears built, maybe we get focused back on planting more berries. Alright. Pause. Pause. We might as well still be collecting planks. It's still dirty water down there. We won't be able to we don't want to plant at the moment in this area here because it all gets poisoned. So don't replant that. But you don't want to plant trees in the poison area either. We just want to plant berries, that's right. Alright, so we've got berries growing again. Berries are going to be our source of food until we can get this redirect for bad water. Maybe I should build another farm to help with the cassavas. Alright, they're all planted. We can pause that. Alright, so These ones that die here, we don't want to replant. So it's going to go back multiple layers, but I'll do them as it happens. Alright, we don't want to be pumping anymore. 6 days. We've got quite a bit of water. Do I pause this guy? I think I won't. Alright, so let's stop trying to regrow those. But let's get some more. Alright, and we need a gatherer. Alright. We might as well use our extra. Alright, I'll stop planting cassavas too. So why aren't those cassavas being harvested? Oh, there's 61. Alright, so we've got spare fevers, let's get the fermenter going. It's only, so we're producing 50 and we need, where does it say how much we need? Alright, let's build another water wheel. So why did these dry? They just dried out. And these ones? Are they out of range? Or was it never never wet enough for them to be planted in the first place? Alright, how long will these live? 13 days. 2 days left. Alright, 2.5 days. Are we going to survive? Got 3 not doing anything. I could get one working on cogs. Let's get this finished off. It needed only 6 more. And then the next wet season, we will have again 10 times the, well, we'll double the amount of water we can hold. So between that water and this little dam here, we kind of have control over our water. So let's tell these to empty these 4. And we'll put another, now that they're empty, we'll put another big one in. It can be the normal priority. You can build that after it's done this. Maybe I should make more builders. What would I stop in order to do that? We've got no wood again. Alright. Need a lumberjack. Pause. Pause. We don't have any wood, so alright. Here comes the fresh water again. So we definitely need someone there. There are cassavas to ferment. Alright, let's pause the forester because there's enough trees to cut down without them being replanted. I should cut down some of these trees. Let's pause this guy. You can cut down. What I should do is put a storage for wood up here. I normally do those storage tricks once I get a hauling post. Maybe I should build a hauling post. Don't have enough beavers. We've got 108 planks, so let's pause that. And we'll make another builder. 51 logs. Seven gears. So if I wanted to build this, I'd need 13 more gears. Alright, let's make that happen. Take 2 off there. 1 there. 1 there. Once we've made our 13 gears, did one of my beavers... He's sitting down doing nothing. There's no raw cassavas, so I'm sure I had 2. Oh, got an injured one. I need a medical bed. Okay. Maybe up in here. Up near the So one got injured. That's why I lost a worker. Yeah, this works so much better when you have more than one, because then there'll be a beaver walking on it either way. We actually need more than 1 beaver's worth of power to run this at full speed too. Have I got another beaver I can devote to that? Maybe one of the water ones. So we've got these 2 filled now. Cutting down trees. Just remove those two too, because I'm sure they get poisoned by the contamination. Alright, are we keeping up with the berry production? Oh, I've got one that's not doing anything. That's that last day. Let's just fill this to the brim. How far off are we on gears? We've got 13 gears. Okay. So let's make this high priority. Let's pause this, and we can get all 4 builders going. There's 86 logs. All of this up here just needs logs. Oh, a couple of planks, but and there's still an extra one. I just didn't get that built in time. Could have filled that with water too. Well, let's work on planks with the free bad tide flowing down that hill. Is this going a bit quicker now that I've got 4 beavers working on it? I'm thinking maybe this isn't the best idea. Let's remove both of those and this. We'll put this one in last and we'll let the builders build. But to build this last bit here, so I actually think we don't need this one. We need to build this row last. I think we should build it from this side. So let's put stairs in there. And then I know that they can reach that. That should work. Alright, how are we going for wood? Yeah. Okay, so we could keep all that green by putting some water here, couldn't we? Alright. What's happening down here? 630 for 10 days for 15 beavers. Doesn't sound right. So 15 beavers 30 water a day. So 10 days would be 300. And we've got 600. Okay, so that's fine. How much water per day does this use? Three water an hour. So if we just say that it's 25 hours in a day, even though it's 24, 25 times 3 is 75. So 75 per day. That's too much. Maybe I think maybe that's what it can provide, but it's all dependent on it never overfloods this, so it's what's the evaporation of a 3x3 square. Alright, food. We're going well for berries. We've almost filled up the kohlrabis. Cassavas. I want to get the cassavas up to 200. I should build a second farm, but I would need to have more workers. Oh, all right. Well, I've got four not working at the moment. So let's boost our plank production, and with the two left, we could do science. We don't need any gears at the moment. How are we going? Oh, making good progress. Ah, okay, so that's not going to work. I can't reach these ones. So we're going to have to put stairs in here. I wonder whether we need to build all of these even. Like the water would have to go all the way around the outside. It'd much prefer to go that way, wouldn't it? Oh, we analogs again. This guy's still working. Alright, so let's get this one cutting down trees as well. So close. 6 days left. Alright, see what happens now as we build this up. I might pause the top one. Half should flow one way, half should flow the other. Surely it'll be alright. Right. I'm going to want to build... Eventually I want to build sluices, but I need metal for that. To start off with, just one high floodgate? Or two? I think I'll put a 2 high in. So let's actually stop. Let's start with it because I know I'm going to need it. We can leave it down until it's built. And when we move it up, there's just a risk that there could be bad water spill out, and that bad water could contaminate my beavers, and I don't want that. So if they build this open as soon as they've finished building it, six more logs, that's 3 trips. Can they carry 3 at a time? Maybe I'm thinking of haulers. Alright, so it's built. We can raise it up. And there goes the bad water. Yay. And when it's fresh water, I can lower this down. So we're not getting any power anymore. I think I want it to dry out. So let's pause these guys. Let's delete this and this. And we'll see if we can get all of this bad water to flow away. We've got 2.3 days left. Brilliant. So now when the fresh water comes, we actually want to block it off down here, don't we? So let's get a path. All the way stairs in. Highest priority. We've got planks, yep. And all right. So 1 day left. Reckon they can build this in 1 day? So this will all fill up with fresh water. So we could we could move our growing and everything down here. Actually, we should never poison this stuff anymore either. We could replant it. Let's replant it. We've got spare beavers, so you set planting on that. We can get our kohlrabis back there. All right. So how quickly does this turn to fresh water? Well, the grass is indicating that it's not poisoned anymore. It doesn't look nice, does it? And so if we lower this, got 3 beavers, so we could get these guys going. All right. We actually need water pumpers. All right, what's our next mission? Increase the size of our beaver count. Why don't we... Alright, so we've got kind of food sorted. We've got wood sorted. We need to build an industrial area. Because the way I've got it set it up now... We shouldn't go hungry. Why don't we could do some nice things, couldn't we? If we put a dam up here, that'll keep this area wet. Probably want to put that back in here as well. Maybe even giving... In drought we'll still be affected. So maybe build this up. To keep it high, but we still want water to flow over the top. And that should be built from this side, alright? Alright, we can replant the cassavas too. Something's gone wrong there. Step 1, let's remove it, and then try to plant it again. No. How far does this guy reach? Oh, it does all of it. Alright, so let's bury all of that up. Alright, so we want to have our industry pretty close to our district centre. we are going to have access to water, the waterfall. So we could get some free power from whenever the water's flowing. We could put lots of wind water wheels along here. So what do they look like? The little ones are 60. The big ones can be up to 270. Still just planks and logs. 200 sides. Do they need to be too deep? Or raised up onto a platform? Alright, 3 days. I've got to remember to shut that off. Alright, so we actually want the vertical power shaft. Yeah, I can make them. Alright, so that's too close. I'm hoping that this blocking off will increase the water flow. Did you reckon they connect? Oh, I guess I'll see them move, won't I? Alright, so we need to build our industry over here. I didn't shut it, did I? Did I get it in time? I think I did. Alright, let's stop these guys. Well, actually, we could empty this section here, couldn't I? It's interesting how it's already dropped by one. But we might as well empty this section to get it into, because you don't lose water from evaporation. So 9 days. Alright, I think we still need to build some more water storage too. Oh, we've used it all up. So when these aren't pumping, I want to join these together. We will eventually get the engine. So maybe we put in a large power wheel for now. Alright, planks. We don't have any planks. Got 6 workers. Let's get this going. So 1, 2 in there. We can put an extra one. Alright, we've got 20 beavers. Could replan all of this too. It's not really a more efficient way for that path to run on that side. We need to get some more farms going too. So maybe I build a farm over here. or we put a farm to kind of support this other farm. Or we could farm over here. I think this other side of the river, I've decided, is industry. We're going to make use of water power when we've got it. So farming down here. Alright. We want the farmer to not travel very far, so let's put it there. And what are our next crops? We're going to need soybean and canola. There's soybean, canola. So we'll need an oil press for the canola. Yeah, I was sad that I didn't pick up on the pun along with Chris when it was first said. I think I was in the middle of a contamination scare and all of that sort of stuff. Alright, so these guys can build... Alright, I think I need... It was a good pun. It was a damn good pun, wasn't it? Alright, what do we need to build this? We're out of planks. We are building planks here. We're out of wood? No? And gears is out of planks as well. Oh, this farm just started up. We have one of our one beaver not in a house. All right, this is my little trick for building. If I position all of my housing on top of each other, then the bonuses that I get from the decorations and things like that apply to all of them. It just requires a little bit of creativity in the how to get there. Alright, I actually need... Alright, we're not getting our full money's worth out of those three guys, so let's get our science up Because I want to build a platform, a double platform to get up to there. So the double platform goes there. The single platform. And so we put stairs here and here. All right, we've got that. Our scientists worked quick then, didn't they? Double platform, path here and here. All right, and so we got 2. All right, bad tide's finished. Wait till the water's not so contaminated. That should do. I will get a oh, what a pain. I can't transfer power to because the gear workshop's not built yet. Alright, so what do we need? Oh, we need water. I wonder if I put... Yeah, I think it is the next in the queue. It's just waiting on planks, which I was hoping to get some access to power to build, but I've got this. Oh, it's done. Okay. But I don't have enough beavers now. Okay, 1 beaver. Let's make planks. Let's get some fermented cassavas going. This is iron teeth. So I'll have petrol engines, or not petrol engines. I'll have wood powered engines once I get some metal. But I thought this is a good opportunity for a bit of power from some paddle wheels. Alright, we're not building as much stuff. We need more beavers doing other things. Like gears. I think it's time to build a once we've built these houses, I'll build another. Yeah. I think I would. I could use them in a spot. Oh, except with iron teeth. Okay. Let's find one of the bad water holes. In iron teeth, when you block the discharge, I don't think you get the ability to have it always stay open like you can in the folk tales. So the folk tales have this trick where you can tell the discharge source to be open even when... Oh, there we go. When open, maintains bad water flow during drought. There we go. It's right there in front of me and I'm not reading it. Yeah, so I could use those water wheels, but this is going to be my freshwater area. Right. The folktales. But the folktales, you just go wind. You put windmills everywhere, don't you? Windmills and gravity batteries. Alright, why are these guys say they need power? That's right. So this vertical power shaft is is it not built yet? That's my problem. It's not getting the gears because I thought I was powered, but I'm not. So get the workers back to work over here. Actually, we don't need 2 plankers. We've got this one going. This is definitely paused, not being built. So the beavers should be able to get in. Yeah, and combined with these large water wheels, for sure. I think my plan in the past, I've made engines. I've found engines to be the best source of power for iron teeth. I've got poor little beavers sleeping out. Can't have that. So let's get their housing done first. We've got enough wood. I've got a drought in one day and I've not filled up my water sources. Maybe it's time to add another water. I'll add another water source too. Go on, did I hit pause? I must have hit space at some point. I'm wondering, why isn't this night progressing? I think if you hit space, yeah, it pauses. I think I pressed space in other games for other reasons, and so it's a habit. Let's get some I think you're right. Good pickup. I only just today turned on text-to-speech for chat, but it's still complaining that it doesn't have power. We're in a drought now anyway. Plan is... Okay, so that one hasn't been built. So is this going to work? That's connected to that. So we'd be able to run it. All right, let's get... Yeah, so these two still need to be built. While this isn't there, they can build it. Alright, we've got 8 beavers working. I've got to stop the water too. Oh, they've already pumped it out. Are we gonna run out of water? 49 for a 17-day drought. We might. We might run out. Let's not pump any water out of here. Alright, let's see. We've got housing now. We don't want to empty this of all water yet. Got some water up here that I could let flow through too. We're making planks and gears. Alright, time to do the calculations again. 24 beavers. Which means 50 odd water per day. So 500 would last 10 days, but we're actually 14-day drought. So we are going to run out of water. Alright, let's start pumping up here. Yeah. Pump it out rather, or do I just take out one of these blocks and let it flow down? We need a few more water pumps anyway. All right. What's the next well-being? A lantern. Can I build a lantern yet? Or do I need metal? No. Alright. So I can't put one platform, but I can put a double platform on top of there. And we can put a lantern right there. It's cheating, isn't it? Alright, so that water's almost gone. $12 days. I've got to get 10 days. A 10-day 500 mark. And that's with my extra water source. Alright, that's done. I can put another water pump down there too, but let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit of a cheat too, isn't it? Oh, we've already got that bonus. Oh, no good selected. What have we got here? Oh, don't have any water anyway. We're going to need all of these water pumpers. Oh, okay, so that's done. Maybe they could go... Can they go a day without water at the end of the cycle? Alright, so we need a big dam. Where should I put it? Yep, a big dam so that we've got a constant source of water for even these trouts. I could put a wall across here. Why don't I look at the other water source? Right, it's so far away. But there's another water source in there. It'd be hard to get the bad water away. I could pause. Definitely don't want any new babies added to the group for this drought. Can't get this one to be replanted, so let's... Oh, maybe I could solve that by telling this to replant dead trees. No? It's not going to go and do that? Alright. So what if I demolish it? And then I can replant it. We're down to the last one. When this drought ends, we'll definitely want these two on the go. So what state is this in now? That's all built. So if I allow this to be built, and the oil press, we'd be able to do fermented soybeans. Can I put... See, I've got a vertical shaft there. Oh, you don't think it connects underneath? Alright. Can I still get past these guys to build? So not even at the side. Oh my goodness. So it can only connect horizontally out. Yeah, I will. In terms of the location of the wheels themselves, I think it's just moving everything across one. Oh well. So even all of this is pointless too. And the buildings from then on can connect to that. Anyway, we're down to 100 water, 4 days to go. So we use 50 today, 50 tomorrow, and then 2 days without water. Maybe our food and crops are we're gonna run out of food first. We're still collecting berries. These berries will be pickable for 7 days. Okay, so I could put another gatherer down to speed up our food collection. right? So we'll have everyone ready to pump water. We should prioritize these so that 20 water left for the last day. So one beaver's going to miss out on half a day. So I'm probably going to lose at least a beaver in this. Maybe we should stop them working. Yeah. I actually think I'm going to have to leave this on a cliffhanger. What have we got? We've got 1.5 days to go. I've got other things I've got to go and do. So I'm going to leave this here. And hopefully when I stream next, hopefully there are beavers still there. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll